Hello everybody, yes it's me back from the dead once again, and now I want to talk about exclusive launch titles for Sony's PS4 and Microsoft's Xbox One. Since Gamescom, we know the launch lineup of each system, and I just want to compare the big ones, the exclusives, so let's get into it. So when both systems launch, we know we're going to be playing Call of Duty Ghosts, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed 4, stuff like that on both systems. I'm very excited to play those, honestly, but we also have exclusive games for each title. So we don't have a lot, and it kind of shows how similar both of the consoles are, but let's break down what I'm into and what I'm not into. Xbox One, first of all, has Crimson Dragon. I think it's a download-only title, inspired by Panzer Dragoon, that type of thing. That looks very cool, that looks very unique, and it looks like something kind of cool and different that the Xbox One will have over the PS4. Most importantly for me, though, Xbox One has Dead Rising 3, which I was absolutely wowed when they showed it at E3. I like the direction it's going, the fact that it's an open world, sandbox type of thing. It looks like an absolute blast, and I cannot wait to play it. For me, that might be the reason, for now at least, that I might really get the Xbox One. Xbox One also has Forza Motorsport 5, which sounds cool. You know, it's everybody needs a driving game with their launch console, and apparently the feedback in the controller, in the new technology for the controller, it's very noticeable in Forza 5, so that's the reason alone I really want to check out Forza 5. Now, another downloadable title the Xbox One is going to have out of the gate is Killer Instinct. Now, say what you want about the whole free-to-play thing and the fact that you have to buy characters in this fighting game to play. The fact is, it's a remake of a very classic and very beloved fighting game, and it looks very unique, and that's cool. You know, if you can look past the free-to-play stuff, which I'm finding it really hard to do, honestly, it might be worth checking out. Of course, we also have that Rise game coming out that's been retooled as a third-person game. It looks cool. What I saw at E3 was cool. Basically, a lot of people and myself are complaining that it kind of just looks like it relies on QuickTime events to stab people. Honestly, we don't know enough about this game yet to make judgments on it. But the fact that it is an exclusive and it is unique, it is a new IP, sign me up for that. And last but not least, a weird little thing, The Fighter Within, which I recently saw talked about on Rev3 Games' channel. Adam Sessler interviewed the people who made it. It's a Kinect-based fighting game where the Kinect actually takes into account your punches and stuff like that. And the developers are really focusing on making it actually work and be fun. So I'm curious for this game just because in terms of like an experimentation type of deal. That I think could be pretty sweet, if it works. Probably won't, but... So those are the big exclusives for Xbox One. Now let's talk about PS4 on the other hand. The first is Killzone Shadowfall. Now Killzone Shadowfall looks pretty cool. It looks really cool in conjunction with all the new user interface features and aspects of the PS4, like jumping in other people's games, watching other people's games. Killzone 4 does look like a change for the series. I don't know if it's a change for the best, because I really liked how unique the Killzone franchise was, how dark it was, how very World War II, like kind of like weird. I can't really explain it. But, you know, the iconography of the Hellgas seems to kind of be disappearing with this one. But I'm getting into the nitty-gritty of it. Overall, it looks like a solid, awesome first-person shooter that is very pretty. Still not wowing me, but it's definitely going to be one of the big games to pick up because it is a Sony game. And like I said, every launch console has to have a driving game, so Drive Club is the game for PS4. It will be available with a free trial of PlayStation Plus. You get it, and that's cool. It looks cool just because of the... you know, the online features and all that stuff, like the big world that, you know, connecting play, I don't know, all that mumbo-jumbo. It does look cool in that sense alone. You know, I am excited because of new stuff, like new features, things we haven't experienced before. So that's why I'm looking forward to Drive Club. Now, on the other hand, we have Knack. Knack is developed by Mark Cerny and all those cool, talented people, and that's cool, but I can't give a shit or a damn about this game. It just, I don't know, I just don't know, I wasn't wowed by it at all. It just looks like a game. With ugly character designs, ugly level design, and gameplay that just did not really get me excited for. I don't know. I don't know what to think about Knack, but I'm not excited, and I'm not going to be picking this one up on launch. PS4 is also getting some smaller downloadable indie games like Resogun and I believe Warframe. They're also getting Minecraft, stuff like that, but that's about it for their launch lineup that I care about. So now, at the end of the day, who has the better launch lineup? I don't know, guys. If you just saw me talk about this, I know, I'm sorry, but I think Xbox One has the better launch lineup. I'm sorry. That being said, I am excited for games coming out of the gate later on for PS4, especially Infamous Second Son, more than anything. And then on the Xbox side, it's Titanfall. But at the end of the day, I think the Xbox games coming out of the gate are a bit more exciting. I think they do have a leg up on Sony. Of course, hardware-wise, I'm still a little more into the PS4, but launch titles sound pretty awesome for Xbox One. But I think this kind of shows us, at the end of the day, these consoles are going to be kind of the same thing, except for a few small differences, a few games. But at the end of the day, we're getting the same third-party big AAA titles on each console. They're going to look the same, they're going to be good, but it just comes down to the few games that you prefer on one or the other. So that was me blabbing about these launch titles. You know, I can go on and stuff like that, but really, I think we should talk. I want to know what you guys think about the launch lineups. Who do you think really has the better lineup? Which lineup excites you more? Which do you see yourself buying more into? And does it affect which console you're picking up first, or if you're getting any of them? Let me know in the comments. Also, since I do shoutouts once in a while, I want you guys to check out Twinfinite's YouTube channel. Twinfinite is a gaming website run by a friend, Yami, but she and her team also do videos on YouTube that are really awesome, and I think they're definitely worth checking out. So I linked them down there. Definitely watch their content because it freaking rules. But like I said, guys, let's talk in the comments about this Xbox One versus PS4 launch titles. Let me know anything you want about that, and as always, you can like me on Facebook, you can yell at me on Twitter, and you can subscribe because of video games.